Hi, my name is Ken Lahm. I am a service advisor at Equal Plus Consulting. Today I'd like to walk you through a project management demo with SAP's Business by Design Feature Pack 3.0. Alright, I am logged in as administrator, so I have full access rights to all of these work centers. Make it a little bit easier for this demo, so I don't have to log in and log out as different users. First thing I want to do is go to the Project Management Work Center, and I want to start a new project. Okay, and the first thing we want to do is select which type of project this is going to be, a marketing project or a cost collecting project. I'm going to choose direct cost project. Alright, and then the next area we want to select what type of project it's going to be. Are we going to use a template? Are we going to use an existing project? Maybe we have a file from a Microsoft project that we want to upload. That is possible with Business by Design. But for now I'm going to choose none so I can show you how to build the project in ByDesign. Click next. Alright, it does have a project ID. This can be changed for if you need a certain ID for your company. But we do need to have a project name, so I'm going to call this test project. For the start and finish date, obviously I can start the project whenever I like, but with the finish date I need to leave this blank. The system will go ahead and fill that in for me once I've built the project. Alright, so click on this little icon to say the person responsible for the project. It's not necessarily going to be the project manager, just the person who's responsible for the project inside Business by Design. So I'm going to select Eddie Smoke. Okay, go down here to the bottom, and I can allocate all the project costs to a certain department if I'd like. You know, the sales department or HR department. I'm going to select the headquarters for all these costs, and then afterwards we are going to bill the customer. So choose Hudson Technologies. Okay, I want to go back up and click next. Alright, here I can assign my team members for the project along with the hours. What else I could do is I can assign an entire organizational unit like the marketing department or the sales department or the IT department. But I want to have a lot of different type of consultants working on this project, so I'm going to choose them individually. So I'm going to click next. And finished. This is just a review of the product. Okay, now I want to go directly into the project so I can start building it. And if you've ever worked with Microsoft Project, then this is going to be pretty similar to you because it's based off of Microsoft's Gantt chart. Alright, so I'm going to add in a task right here. Let's just go down here and click, and then I'm going to add who's responsible for this task. It's not necessarily who's going to be doing the task, just who's going to be responsible for making sure the task is completed inside Business by Design. Okay, so now I want to go down here to the bottom, and here I can describe that task. I can change how many days do I think it's going to be, or what the level of risk is going to be. Is the time that the person's on this task, is that going to need to be approved by somebody? So the approvals can be sent out to anybody. So I'm actually going to select, I'm going to go up here to this work tab right here and select who's actually going to be doing this task. So I'm going to select Junior Consultancy. Now he has a predefined rate already in the system, so that can be configured to your company if you need that also. Now this person is actually going to be the person responsible for doing the task. Now I could select the same person as before, but I'm going to choose a different person and say this is Bob Minson. And how many hours are we planning on him working? So we'll say 10 hours. Okay, now do we have any planned expenses for him? Any type of lodging, or are we going to pay for his meals, or all different types of things, which can be configured to your company also. We'll go ahead and say we'll pay for his meals, and we plan on giving him $50. Okay, now we can go back. If we can keep going down these tabs if we'd like. Maybe we want to add an attachment on that task. Maybe he doesn't know how to do that task, and we want to upload a Word document to show him how to complete that task he needs to do. Well, we can do that there, or any type of dependencies also. Okay, so we'll go ahead and click on another task. Okay, and now we want to add in a milestone. Okay, so we want to choose who's going to be responsible for that task. We'll say Edward Black. We'll go back down to the bottom and choose who will actually be doing that work. Add row. We'll say he's going to be a senior consultancy. And I'm going to choose Eddie Smokes so I can go into another work center and show you how these will get sent to him. Okay, I need to mark who's going to be responsible for that completion of that milestone. And I'll say Eddie Smoke again. Okay. Add in some expenses for him. Say insurance. This would be $200. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and make this 10 days so I can show you how some of these things are dependent on each other. Say I need to do this 10-day task after I complete this 1-day task. The system right now thinks the whole project is going to take 10 days to complete because we have 10 and then plus this 1 day of this task. The system thinks that we're going to be doing both these tasks at the same time, but this task right here cannot be completed until this one is already done. So what I need to do is actually click on this little box and drag a line to this box, and now it knows it's a dependency. And then this milestone is actually going to be a checklist to make sure that this project has been completed correctly. Okay, so now our project kind of is set up in a familiar way, and all we need to do now is release the project. Now once we release it, this project is going to be sent out to all the people responsible for these tasks, and they're going to kind of review it, make sure that everything looks right, and then if everything is correct, a baseline is going to be created. Baseline created. So the baseline's created now, and if any changes come back, the baseline needs to be configured. So that's what happens then. So now everything gets sent out to everybody. So let me go ahead and save this, and I will show you in Ed Smoke's Work Center how it'll look once it comes to that certain person responsible for that task. So I'll close that, and I will go into my Project Team Work Center now. Okay, and as you can see, I now have some work to do. I'll go ahead and open this and see what type of work I need to be doing. Okay, here's a description of the stuff I should have been doing. Okay, I click View All. This is where I can go in and actually say how much work I've completed. Is the task, should I stop the task because I can't complete it, or did I complete it so I need to close it? I can actually look at some checklists, and maybe I should need to check some things off before I click close on that, or maybe I need to go directly into my attachments and see if there's maybe some special information I need to look at. So go back into General Data, click close. Alright, and I'm going to go back into Project Management, Work Center. Okay, go back into our test project. I want to click View All. Okay, I want to go to Project Overview. This will give me a kind of like a bar chart of how my planned work is going and my planned expenses, and I can actually monitor this part of the project overview throughout the whole project to actually see how my teammates are doing on this project. These bar charts will kind of move throughout once team members have closed projects out. And down here, I already have predefined reports that I can go directly into that have pre-variables already set up. Once I'm inside one of these reports, I can obviously move variables around to whatever I need to see the numbers I actually need. So, and then what I could also do is actually download that into an Excel once I had the Excel add-in, and then just hit refresh, and I'd get real-time data, throughout. So maybe I needed to do some macros inside of Excel, and I need real-time data for that. So that is possible with Business ByDesign and Microsoft Excel add-in. So, well, here is project management demo. So if you have any questions or were confused about something, go ahead and shoot me an email at ken.lahm@equalplus, and or if you need a special tailored demo for your company, be sure to email me, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks a lot.